Suspected spam caller. We gonna speak. You're saying you a spam caller. Who that?
Today. Justin,
Who?
you probably don't remember me because I changed my name in the Discord.
You know you popping up as a spam caller, man.
Oh, I don't know why.
Yeah, man. You know I'm shoot. Okay. Well,
That's Florida for you right there. Tallahassee,
no
Florida.
shit that you got going on, boy. Some shit you
What the hell?
doing on the phone.
What you talking about?
Shit, hell if I know. Listen, we you think we just letting people call? Like we gotta make
I'm
sure
legit.
you paying attention.
I'm legit doing things.
All right. I know who you are now, but you know, it's saying, yo, suspected spam caller. But what's the deal though? What's the deal?
I was trying to see what the topic was, but I had a question for you. So if it's off the topic, I can, you
What's the
know what I'm saying,
question?
I can hold it off. Well, I mean, I got a couple questions. So the first one, when you
Couple questions.
all
Go
right,
ahead.
I guess I have my
Go ahead, man.
main question. I
Go ahead.
mean, it seemed like he just kicking it, so you know,
Uh,
want to holler at you. So the first question I'm asked, if you got a property and you up on it, because I heard you mention it yesterday, you were saying that you would take out a HELOC to put down on another house. Is that something you would do?
yeah. I would definitely leverage an investment property and take out a line of credit and leverage it to acquire another investment property. Yeah.
And do you feel like now is more of a buyer's market?
It's getting to that. In some markets, some people could say it's a buyer's market right now.
Okay. And then I had a question about these final mile contracts. Um, and I'm already knowing you know, you got in one of your videos somewhere. But if I'm not mistaken, you said a good profit margin is anywhere from 10 to 20%.
That all depends, bro. But yeah, 10 to 20% in this industry is a great profit margin. That's great. It's on the higher end, depending on what lane, what you're doing. Talking about final mile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good profit margin.
All right. I ain't really got nothing. I mean, I'm just maintaining and letting time do its thing. Um, just trying to figure out how to get more work so I'm not too relying upon 3PL. But it just come as it come. My market a little bit smaller, but trying to figure out ways to target people in my market specifically. So I'm asking this though, how would you feel about one audience that I'm trying to market my services to is what do they call them? When like older parents, they like stay in these, I wouldn't say they're nursing homes, they're kind of like condos, but just for older people.
Senior living facilities?
Yeah, senior living facilities.
What about them?
Is that I mean, we had a couple deliveries there with the 3PL, and I realized we was coming, you know, a lot, so I gave one of my cards. But I'm just trying to find more creative ways to get more business in a smaller market.
What type of
Well,
work do you want to do with a senior living facility?
just the same thing, like moving. You know, I mean, I don't know if
you keep
go ahead.
you keep see. I'm not going to give you the answer that you want to give because one, you going into a senior living facility doing moving as an unlicensed mover. That's very risky.
Okay.
A senior living facility is way more different than just moving a regular Joe Schmo yuppie. You know, senior living facilities. Okay, so I had a contract with a senior living facility here at Brooks. And I didn't go after that contract. The reason why I went after it is because a lot of moving companies don't want to deal with them because they're tedious, right? And they're very, 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 very strict. right? So when I think I sent the truck and we were there, and I think the ops manager or somebody that was in management had seen us frequenting there from time to time. They remembered the company, remembered the trucks, and they reached out and asked, could we be their vendor? And that's how I got on with Brooks. Um, but like the compliance is real strict, right? Well, it's a lot of liability. You're dealing with senior citizens. Like it was certain times that we had to be there, and it was certain times that we couldn't be there. And if something was going on, and let's say it was lunchtime, like we can't use the elevator because they need all hands on deck, all elevators, because these are senior citizens. They can't take the stairs, and they couldn't lock down an additional elevator to handle whether it be an internal move, an external move, a move coming in, because they need all those elevators. Um, it's just like it's just real. It's the compliance. Like I wouldn't recommend going after a senior living facility and you're not licensed, bro. It's just like higher risk.
Understood.
You got old people, and it's just yeah.
Understood.
I don't understand why you just don't go get your license.
That's one of the goals I got starting 2026. Um, and I've been doing the research. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely on my agenda. I was talking to moving company also as well, and I'm like, that's really what I want majority of my business model to be.
What?
So moving for sure.
Y'all cats is funny to me.
Bro, I've always gave you flowers, bro. That's one thing about you, bro. Like I'm gonna give you your flowers, like you know what I'm saying. You know, you was right, and you already knew you was right from the beginning. You
Oh,
feel me?
right. But y'all
But
niggas, y'all all like to like. I don't forget, bro. Y'all all push back, all, and now it's funny, bro. It's just funny to me, bro. 3.5 going on 4 years later, it's just funny to me, bro. That's all.
yo, but every moving probably, even though I'm not legit 1,000%, but moving most definitely saved. It still is saving me. You know what I'm saying? That if I if I had to do it all over again, I probably would just did that. I probably would just did that out the gate and then segue into the final mile. But I ain't got no regrets. But that's really the steps I'm trying to take. Is just I'm gonna give you props. I mean I don't know if it's topic or not, but moving it's just so stable because up or down you're gonna be good. And that's what I'm starting to see. We done move people who upsizing into buying houses. We done move people who downsizing from good side of town to the bad side of town in apartment complexes. So you just see it all. And I'm like, yeah. So, but yeah, dog, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna let somebody call up. Just want to holler at you. Ain't called in a minute.
You cool, man? Nobody. It was like a little 4-5 minute gap between the last call from when you called. So as long as you
Oh,
keep
okay.
it in the
Yeah.
topic, shit. Somebody else call, I'll let you know.
Okay. Yeah. So let's trying to get to it. My fault. But yeah. So any advice at all you could give or
Ain't shit.
anything at all?
Told you get licensed. I mean, I feel like you jumped the gun.
Get licensed.
I feel like you jumped the gun earlier this year. So I didn't forget about you.
It's
So I mean, I feel like you went against my methods. I think you too anxious. I think
yeah,
part
yeah.
horse, and you didn't take that too kindly, and then to find out you because you knew that I was going to tell you differently, so you did what you wanted to do, and which is fine. It's your shit, but I just think you jumped the car before the horse, and if you haven't realized it yet, you eventually gonna realize.
No, no. I definitely realize, and it's just low cost over anything. Like all this stuff gonna be here, so it's more of a maturity thing.
What do you
going as an older man.
What do you mean low? What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
I hear you say again.
You said it's low cost over anything. What'd you say? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, it's low cost over anything.
Yeah, but you
Like
didn't.
any,
But when I was saying that, you jumped out the window. You went against my
it's
teachings. You went against my advice. You withheld the information because you knew I was going to advise different, and then you did the dun to dun.
yeah, yeah. 100%. I mean, now I just understand. Like, man, it costs everything. So I mean, I'm still doing
That though.
decent.
No, but since you a YN, why y'all
I ain't no YN though.
you 20 what?
28, 1997.
Well, whatever, bro. You a young buck.
Yo, buck. All right, I'll take
So,
that.
so why y'all do that, bro?
Why do we do that?
Oh,
Uh,
because y'all think
If
y'all
if
it ain't just y'all, but I see old dudes that be just, man, it's like, bro, like
I just think if I'm keeping a buck with you, it's more so about just being impatient and feeling like we gonna miss out.
miss
Fear
on
of
what?
missing out.
On what?
I said,
You gonna miss out.
I
You
don't
gonna put
know.
yourself. You gonna put yourself in the trick bag is what you gonna do. What are you missing out on? If somebody tell you, yo,
Yeah.
man, you already got a truck that you already did the dun to dun for and bought way overpriced during the pandemic, and you still owe an extremely lot amount on that. Still, even after 3 years of paying, and when I say extremely lot amount, what you owe on that truck is the price of 2 trucks today. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So to me, it would make sense to relieve yourself from that overhead before you go acquire another truck. But you went in like I just like, to me that shit ain't gonna never, you know what I'm saying? And I just not gonna like just have the conversation with you like you didn't do that and then like act like hunky dory. Like, nah, bro, that shit is
It's
like when I come up here and I talk, especially with somebody like you who's been calling into the show for 3 fucking years. And me and you have had situations where I've told you things and you have consistently gone against my word and have to came back and bite your walk. Like, you have had to come back with your head down. I'm like, how many times do you?
my head ain't down. That's what
But
I was trying to
it
tell you.
is it is yo. You've come back warning of 1 or 2 occasions and been like, damn, dog, you was right. Like, why you just don't listen? If a person already deemed themselves credible and you've already had to walk that shit back a couple times already, why continue to do this shit, bro?
Yeah, I definitely feel that. It just, like I said, it just comes from being probably just in my mind back then, just coming from being impatient, thinking, oh, it's gonna take me too long to pay off that truck and get another truck. But now I'm learning, bro, the time gonna pass.
Me,
Time gonna
oh,
pass either way.
you have to. It don't matter how long it take you. So, okay, it's gonna take me too long to pay it off. So let me just put myself in deeper debt. With all this volatility, hold on. With all this volatility and level uncertainty, let me put myself in deeper debt. I'm already made one poor mistake. So let me go put myself in deeper debt because it's going to take too long. Listen to what you just said. Listen to what you just said.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That shit makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
It's
I
ignorant.
mean, I hear you. I hear you, and I definitely understand. I
Do
definitely.
what? Get a second truck because you feel like the second truck gonna run you up a bigger bag, and that's false. Why? Because you haven't mastered the first truck. You still owe an exorbitant amount of money on that truck that you've been paying on 3 years because of when you bought it, how you bought it, because of not knowing better.
Yeah.
So you trying to increase your profit margin, but what you just did is added on more debt. So then you want me to just, yeah, I'm gonna be upset, bro, because I don't. First of all, like what? As many
I
times
feel
as you come
that.
to me, I don't ask you for nothing. So if I'm giving you my time and I'm advising you, and you've already had to come back once, man, dog, I should have listened to you. Twice, man, dog, I shouldn't. I can't even remember what some of these situations was because it's been quite a few. Third,
It
man,
really, it
it's been
really,
like
Mark,
it's been
it
two or
really
three times.
wasn't nothing but the truck, man.
Nah, nah, nah.
It really
Nah,
wasn't
nah,
nothing but the
nah,
truck.
nah. Because it was the situation earlier this year. We had to knock down, drag out in the Discord about you sitting at the crib.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And then you had to come walk that
yeah,
back.
yeah,
You had to
yeah,
come.
yeah,
Don't act like, come on, man. You
yeah,
you
yeah, yeah, yeah,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
tell me my memory better than yours. See, I already know what it is. I just wanted to see if you was going. Cause
yeah.
see, now you acting like you got amnesia, but see, I remember everything. I can walk them all down, pimp. Like I'm
That's
sharp as
it though.
a motherfucker.
The only,
No, I don't say the
yeah. But
only because
listen
you just
though.
said the only was the truck, and I just pulled this out. I just pulled this out. I could pull the other situation out too. I'm playing the game. I'm
Put it up,
playing that. Playing
pull
Man,
the other situation
listen.
out.
I'm playing
Pull the other
with you,
situation
pimp.
out.
I'm a smart nigga playing dumb right now. See how I played you? I
Sure,
played you
right.
right into the trap. See how I played you?
Nah, but not being on the truck. Understood that for sure. And then buying the truck early. I mean, understand that for sure. Finance another truck before you pay off another one. Understand that for sure. I mean, other than that, you told me get off the road. Came off the road. Got a fight mile contract. She said moving took me a little longer, but so Ben did that shit. But it's cool though. But yeah,
You cool where you at, big dog? You cool where you at? Where you at, dog? You ain't ready. You ain't ready for this big dog shit, bro. Big dog. Big dog.
nah, I am no. But and but look, so I really want to tell you like for real, life about choices and decisions. And now, just now I have to think through everything before I make choices and decisions. You know what I'm saying? And I got people around me who are financially literate, but it's like nobody's really running or have run a business. I ain't making no excuse, but it's just like I'm seeing now, like if a person ain't running the business, it's gonna be hard to really take heed to what they saying because it's so much shit you don't really understand till you in it.
You don't take heed to what
So
nobody's saying. You don't take heed to
yeah,
what
too, bro.
I say.
You said who?
You don't take heed to what I say. You have to come back and say, "Oh man, dog, you was right. Damn, bro, I should listen to you." So you don't take heed. You just gonna do what you want to do because you like you said you impatient and I don't know. You want the
Yeah,
look.
I can own up to that. That's the first part of growth is understanding where you went wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I can own up to that for sure. But I'm getting better day by day. You know what I'm saying? And what I realize now, like I'm still going, but it's like oh okay. Because truth be told, shit, I could have came in business now. All of the personal money I had at the job I was working, I could have bought the first truck cash and been cool. But it's just you live and you learn. You live and you learn. So, but you're right though. You told me I ain't listening. Now I'm dealing with the consequences. But
That overhead nasty, ain't it? That shit nasty, ain't it, dog?
nah, it ain't. I'm telling you, I'm operating on 10. I'm doing final mile in two trucks. One, the truck with the high ass note, that's operating on like 10%. The other truck is a little bit more, like 13%. And then moving, I'm doing moving jobs pretty frequently. So that I'm actually cool. I'm actually cool. It's just gonna take time. You know what I'm saying? I really harp down on training people for an extensive amount of time. So just really, okay, you gotta really train these niggas, videos, take a picture of different scenarios, ride alongs every quarter or every month. You ride along with us, you ride along with another guy, make sure he ain't slacking. Like, cause we just a little small claims here and there, and then driving in North Florida, trying to back into a tight area, and then they break the corner cap. That's five
Oh
hundred
yeah,
dollars.
that was the situation. The roof situation. It was something with the roof
Yeah.
situation
See?
that I we had we had no, we didn't have an issue. I think you came in and like, yeah, man, this shit ain't gonna be nothing but $1,000. I said, man, that shit gonna be like 10 grand.
Oh, but that shit was 8.
Yeah, I
Yeah, that shit
told
was
you.
8
I'm like,
racks.
nigga, who told you $1,000? Nigga, I paid. You know how much money I paid
So
to get
look,
a
so
roof?
look, so look, just
$1,000, nigga, you crazy.
look. I'm already know I made my fair share of mistakes and I didn't get heed to the plan. But bro, I done lost a contract. I done came in at the top, got sold a dream. Whatever you want to say, came in at the top, financed my truck hard money, lost a contract, had a truck in the ditch. You remember that? That was 5 racks. Then the roof 8 racks. And you know,
What
so
situation with the
I'm
grass?
knowing.
What about the grass situation?
Oh, that one shit. We paid that 500.
Yeah.
Hey, I took it out his check. That one shit. I ain't worried about that. Yeah. So, you know, just yeah. Just if those two, I mean, shit gonna happen. So I ain't saying if those two things didn't happen, but I'm seeing like, okay, this concept can work. Offshore business is not there. All this other shit, it's not true. It's just small room for error, and you can't make impulsive decisions because they're gonna cost you for maybe extended amount of time. You know.
Sir, yes, sir.
I'm coming though. I'm coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, listen, dog. You don't know more than the teacher. Y'all think y'all do, but every time I hate it, but I love it though. When you got to come back, like, damn, bro, this nigga.
Nah, you love that.
I don't like it because it's costly for you, but I love it though. I love it. I say, all right, you'll be back. You gonna be back. Yeah, because I know.
But hey, this time I'm really about to tell you that I'm doing good because the moving place.
Yeah, but see, you could have been gone. See, it's a difference from doing
I could have been gone for sure,
bro. See, you want to get gone. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference from doing good and being gone. That 808 number, y'all call me back when I get off the line with him. That 808 number. It's a difference between doing good and getting gone. How many haters you got? Anybody hating?
How many haters I got?
You got any haters that you can think of?
I definitely got some haters.
No.
The same shit I was telling you about in the Discord the other day. Well, you probably don't remember. It was a while back, though.
The business and like growth and shit like that was just like some other shit, some dumb shit.
No, it's all related to business because I got people working for me, doing moving jobs. And they, it's really my homies, but I don't talk to none of them niggas no more. This was like 2-3 months ago. I said I can't fuck with y'all. That mindset broke. But yeah, but I ain't by any means. I know no means that my quote unquote gone. But I definitely see the trajectory. It's just making no crazy decisions. It's just like stuff can go wrong. But it's like, damn, we got to be extra super duper, which you already got to be. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, this shit got to run an extremely tight ship.
Yeah, you have to.
You know what I'm saying? Because of so.
Yeah,
just can't wait till the day I can come up on this bitch and pop my shit.
Yeah, that's a minute, bro. But what you owe on trucks and shit, man, that's going to be a nice little minute, pimp. But we'll be here. We'll be here.
Nice little minute. How long you think?
Man, bro, man, I don't know. You just bought one this year. I don't agree with that. I don't agree, bro. Like, I'm not gonna agree with something that I disagree with. Like, I would have absolutely 100% paid off that pandemic truck. Like, all the money, I would have been working that truck, and I would have been pouring as much money into paying that shit off as soon as possible, bro. Before I went out and bought another truck that's damn near what I owe on this truck that I've been paying for 3 years. Like, this shit is crazy to me, bro. And it'd be different if I never talked about this shit. I've talked about that shit over and over and over and over again. And, but I don't know. It ain't going to be this. It ain't going to be in 2026. You probably got about another 4 or 5 years, bro. You paying off you at about 100 grand, bro, right now.
What's gone? I ain't at 100.
Bro,
I ain't at
you at
100.
about 80 plus.
I ain't at 100.
You about 80 plus interest.
Nah, hell no. I'm probably like at
You
65,
crazy as
67.
hell, boy. You owe 40.
It's no real shit.
Then you bought another one for
The
30.
new one,
You bought another one for 38.
oh,
So how much is that?
I'm probably like at,
That's
I'm
78.
probably like at
That's 78.
70. 70?
We ain't even added the
70?
interest. We ain't even added the interest.
Yeah. That is what the interest, that's right on amount.
That's with interest. Plus 38 is what you bought this truck for, plus the interest on top of that. That's 80 right there.
Wait, Mark. You said I bought the truck for 38, and you said
Last
I'm
time
gonna
I
have to pay
talked to
80
you a
for
few
it.
months ago, you said you still owe about 40 on the pandemic truck that you've been paying for.
And that was months ago, so that's
okay.
That's
So
like
you owe 38. So you about what?
30.
About 70 something, low 70.
Yeah, 70. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shying away from it. Just made it harder for myself, but better for it. But yeah, you said 4-5 years.
Man,
look.
You paying, bro. Like,
Look, I'm gonna ask you this.
go ahead.
I'm gonna ask you this. So look, obviously I'm on the truck. My personal cost is extremely low. I've paid down a lot of debt from the money I've gotten from the business, not just from working as a discounted driver. Now I got some money saved up on my personal side. I'm gonna ask you this. You know what I'm saying? Should I take? I don't know how I feel about this because obviously I gotta, have something for my future, Justin. But should I take some of the money I got saved to pay down on the truck, or should I let the business do what it's supposed to do?
I think you should.
What would you do?
Pay those trucks off from the business.
With
whatever you need to do
from the business money.
Start paying that shit off. That's what you need to do, bro. The longer you carry that shit, the worse that shit gonna be. So, being honest with you.
So you saying pay it from the business, or just pay it with everything I got?
Oh, you live at home. You live at home.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Like, what do you pay yourself?
$160 a day, so that's $800 a week. Driving
a week. And how much you pay your helper?
$160 a day.
So you
$800 a week
as your helper.
Yeah, that was my goal, to boost my margin with me being a discounted driver.
And what does the truck make a day? Net
150.
Oh, nigga, you crazy.
Just sitting on volume.
You crazy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, see, that's why you where you at, bro. Mm-hmm.
Why you say that?
What makes you think you equal to the business? Who you think you is?
What?
The business before anything.
What you mean?
You tweaking?
I'm a driver on the truck.
So you are
paying myself a helper
you are
rate.
an owner. Who you talking about? That's put itself in deeper debt because you don't want to listen. Who you talking about? You drive the truck. So what? What is that supposed to mean? Do you want to get out of debt or you want to stay in debt? What you want to do?
I want to get out of debt.
All right then. So what you think you need to do?
I could reduce my pay to $5 a week.
That mean so you ain't.
So what? What I'm supposed to pay myself?
Less.
What am I pay myself?
Less.
What's less? What's less? What you
figure that shit out. I'm not gonna tell you what to pay. You figure that shit out.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like what? You live at the crib. Stay down till you come up. Pay yourself less. Take the money, some of the money that you paying yourself, and put that back into the business to aggressively pay that truck off. You live at the crib. So you don't have to, pay yourself and more money, which is going to rob from the sustainability of business to cover the cost of living. You live at home. Take advantage of it while you can. Don't listen to these poor motherfuckers that you see that be upset at me because they couldn't do it and they angry because of the choices and decisions that they made. Use that as an advantage and cover these bills now while you still have that luxury. Stop listening to these poor motherfuckers. You live at home, take advantage of that, right? Aggressively pay down that debt. Pay yourself less, aggressively pay down the debt so you can increase your profit margin, bro. That shit is cut and dry.
Heard.
Yeah, I know why you pay yourself. Because you want to have a personal life. You probably got you a little, you know, you under dig, you did.
I don't do shit.
I do a little trick.
I done did all that shit.
You know what I'm saying? But
he said I gotta do a little what?
You down in Florida, so you know down there they got the honey. They kind of like honey bronze. They got the honey bronze.
Man, I ain't doing none of that shit, bro.
Mix,
I ain't gonna
little mix. You dig?
No,
Probably a little Hispanic, little black. You dig what I'm saying? So you got to make sure you
Hell
a
no.
little bit to, you know, trick off on the weekend. That's what it is.
Hell no, I don't do that.
Yeah,
fuck no.
Yeah,
you got me mixed up with somebody else.
You was going to clubs.
That's a poor man mindset, man.
Then you in the summer going to clubs in the Discord. You see
me go to one club and you see me go to one club out of quarter, fam.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I do.
Listen.
All that money, bro, I've been putting into the market.
Okay, well, here's the thing, bro. Like, see,
so that's why I said I could pay.
See, you worried about you. You worried about you. You should be worried about the business. You put the business in that situation. You did that shit to the business. The business didn't do it to itself. You went out and you made those foolish decisions. So now you got to get the business out of that rut.
I can. So
I don't know. You live at the crib, bro. Like, I don't understand this. I just don't get it, bro. Y'all niggas just don't understand how this shit works, bro.
Shit, man, we gotta learn, fam.
Yeah, nigga, because I done told you plenty of times. You still do.
Shit, we gotta learn.
No, you don't. You learn by continue to make the same mistakes and not listening. That's why where you at. You and J. Cole found it at the same time and on the same mission. Why is he tell you all the time? Just
me and J. Cole's situation different, fam.
Nah, bro. No,
at
it's
the end
not.
of the day,
y'all live right by each other. Same situation.
We not right by each other. This man live in Nashville, Tennessee.
So what I'm saying is you one of the people like the previous caller. Like, I've talked to y'all numerous amount of times, bro. I've talked to you numerous times, both online, in the Discord, just numerous times, probably more than 20 times. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, thank you, bro.
You take the information and then you go do the opposite, and then you come back and then it's just like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Look, cool. So when I say you could have been gone, you could have been gone.
I could have been gone.
And you know you could have been gone. So it ain't like, well, I'm not trying to be, nigga, you trying to get by. What are you talking about? Getting by, life gonna catch up with a motherfucker that's getting by. It's only gonna take one thing. Motherfucker that's getting by is gonna take one accident, one unforeseen situation, and then they ain't getting by no more. Now they behind. I don't understand why motherfuckers just like putting themselves in deeper debt.
I mean, what's up, bro?
Well, because you just want to say, oh, well, I got this is what I got over here. So, man, don't nobody care about that shit. The people you trying to do that shit.
No, I know.
And impressed, them motherfuckers ain't got a pot to piss in nor a window to throw it out of.
Bro, I ain't trying to impress nobody.
Because why would you go out and go get another truck when you still owe an exorbitant amount of a pandemic truck that you overpaid for? That shit is crazy to me, bro. I'm never going to let you live that down, sir. Never. Never going to let you live until that shit is until that shit is paid for. And guess what? You just bought it, so you still got some years. You never going to live that down. You never going to live that down. Ever. I'm not gonna let.
Hey man, I don't know what
I
you
want
talking
you
about.
keep that. No, it's a reason why. I want that shit to stay right on the top of your brain. So every decision you make going forward, you're gonna think 3 times about it. We're not gonna
And it's like, bro,
we're not gonna let that shit fade into distant memory. We're gonna keep that shit right there for you.
I see. You going?
It's
I
it's
see.
different over here, boy. This ain't that other channel down the street.
That one I'm here, fam. I've been here
Man, we different over here.
3 years
A
straight.
little bit different. It's a little bit. We from the old school.
And I love it.
It's
I love it, bro. That's what I'm
over
saying.
here. It's different. You dig what I'm saying? We ain't trying to sell you hope and shit. Hope ain't gonna do shit. We crush hope. We live in the real world. Mama said, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Cause it's coming. It's coming.
I could probably cut. I could probably cut. I could probably cut that time down on the highest truck in half. But it's like if I do that, if I
You
do
know
that,
what I would do if I was you? All that moving money that you doing under the table, 100% of that would be going straight into covering that cost. That's extra money because technically you shouldn't be doing it, and it's 100%. It's 100%. No, it's no middleman. You get 100% of the revenue. So all that extra money that you taking and you pocketing, I would be taking that money and funneling it over there and aggressively paying that shit off.
all that. See, nah, this
100% of
this is good.
100% of it. 100% of it.
All the money all the money I'm making just sitting there, but because the note's so high and my margin's a little lower, I'm thinking, okay, let me save some of that for cash flow until it hit a
The
certain mark.
moving money has nothing
But
to do with the final mile. That's extra money, right?
yeah, but you know how that shit goes,
No,
man.
I don't know how.
Yeah,
I don't know how it go. You told me you got a 10% profit margin on the exorbitant truck, and then it's slightly higher on the other truck. So that's your license final mile money. So that means you're profitable, right? Right? Because this is what you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm paying attention to everything you're saying. So if you're profitable and then you're doing the moving on the side under the table that you're not licensed for, and you're getting 100% of the revenue, what do you mean you know how it go? I don't. Explain it to me. Because that extra money that you're taking, you could take 100% of that and put it into that to pay that shit off so you can get rid of that burden.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, Mark.
I quit, bro.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I give up, bro. See, I give up.
Come on, bro. Hang in there with me, man. Hang
I
in there
give up. I
with me.
quit, bro. Like y'all niggas
Hang
ain't
in
ready.
there with me, Mark. I promise you ain't gonna
Y'all
regret it.
niggas
Hang
gonna
in
be
there with
working
me.
till you gonna be out here doing final mile old than a motherfucker, boy.
Who?
Yeah,
Who?
you. The way you
Who?
moving, you gonna be doing it
Not me, fam.
for the rest of your life. You gonna be like some of these
That's
bitter
what I'm talking
niggas that
about.
watch, that get angry. Mad than a
Never.
motherfucker, bro. Mad than a motherfucker,
Never, bro.
old than a
Never.
motherfucker, just bitter. You gonna be like one of them. The way you
Nah.
moving, you gonna be like one of them. You gonna keep making these stupid decisions. You're gonna put yourself deeper in debt. If you don't change your mindset and start making better decisions, you're gonna be working for the rest of your life. See, you trying to play, well, I'm just taking this money and investing. You ain't in the position yet to do that. You need to get yourself out of debt.
And okay, see
What
that.
did you
See that's good.
And you at the crib
That's
too,
that's
boy. You
good.
tweaking, boy.
But
Listen, you at the
look, Mark.
boy.
Look, Mark. I didn't
You
listen
supposed
though.
to be taking advantage. You supposed to be raiding the refrigerator, living rent free. You dig what I'm saying? Taking advantage of that, boy, and taking all that money that you don't have to pay yourself, paying yourself less, putting more money back into the business to get yourself out of that dumbass pandemic truck that you bought listening to these goofballs. And then the extra money that you making over here on the move and take 100 because that's extra money. Taking 100% of that shit and putting it over there and paying that shit off so you can get from under that guru pandemic truck that you bought.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do for sure. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause look, when I was paying myself that rate, I didn't pay down so much shit on the personal side. Like I literally I could pay myself $500, probably even $400. But I'm sitting here thinking like, all right, bet, anything can happen in business. So I'm like, all right, at the very least, let me take the money, take my extras. I ain't wilding. I ain't been on no trips. I ain't buying shit like
That,
that. None of that.
that's
I'm
cool,
taking
but you're
I'm
not
taking
doing.
abundance of that and I'm putting it. So now I'm just gonna stop. I'm gonna halt that, or I'm gonna ask you this: if I got if I've been investing, I got some decent positions. I'm up like 36% this year on this year money. Should I just liquidate all that and just put it on the truck? But if I do that, then what like future? Then I'm definitely. I mean, I ain't gonna say I'm working forever. I guess I get my money back on the back end. But should I just liquidate all of that, put it on the truck, take the money from the moving company, put it on the truck? That'd be like 20. So it's like if I do that, now I'm like, wow, this bitch is no cash for real. But I'm cool with that because I understand I'm getting myself out of that situation.
What you mean cash flow?
But
Why you keep you telling me if that's in the market, that's not cash flow? How's that cash flow if it's in the market?
no, I'm saying I just need like no, I didn't say cash flow.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say cash flow. I never said cash flow.
All right, bro.
I said I can liquidate the money that I've made this year, and I can put that on the truck. I can take the money from the moving company and put it on the truck. Then I also could pay myself less because I'm staying with my folks, and I bought a crib that I rent out at a profit that I bought in 2020. That's at a profit, so I could do that. But it's like if I do that, then I'm putting everything on the business, like
You
everything.
should have been did that. I tell people to do that anyway. I don't
Okay,
understand like, well,
that's real.
you could have did that and not did what you did. So it's like you gotta
And not,
you gotta
yeah,
you gotta you gotta reverse what you did and come from under what you did. So that's gonna take a couple of
yeah,
years.
yeah.
You should have listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. You shouldn't have no note right now. This truck that you just bought, you should have that should have been a cash truck.
Yeah,
What you did during the pandemic,
yeah,
a lot of y'all got misled. You just one of the few that is still surviving because you found Big Mark and you bugged me.
yeah,
You don't listen.
yeah.
You
Come on,
then you
come
don't listen.
on.
Yeah. I'm sending you an invoice.
Oh, again, I'm just playing.
I'm gonna send you an invoice.
I'm just playing. I don't.
I never sent the first
Hey man,
one. Send it though.
I know I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you, fam. I'm just messing with you, man.
Yeah, cause
I always tell you I appreciate you, man. I tell you that much as I can, as much as I can.
I don't understand it. If I was you right now, I would be at least at 3 trucks
Look,
paid for. And you at the
if
crib.
I was there, I'd be well on my way.
You supposed to be one of them ones that they really hate on. You supposed to be one of them ones. You at the crib, boy.
So I should see this. This is why I be having mixed feelings though, because I definitely understand what you're saying. Put all the money into the company because the company is gonna be what save you for real. The company is gonna be what allow for me to make investments down the line. I'm 28. I don't mind waiting. You know what I'm saying? But in the same breath, it's like, obviously I want to think about retirement and set myself up. So I probably should now for this conversation, prioritize getting myself out of this fucked up note. And then, obviously that's going to pay dividends when I ain't got, I'm saving $1,500 every month. The business is, getting that $1,500 back every month. What it is. And this is the thing, I don't mind doing it no way because I ain't seeing this money. Like, bro, after I pay my little petty ass bills, I'm investing all that shit every single month. So it's like
Point yet.
I ain't seeing this
You
shit no way.
that point. You could have been at that point, but you focusing on you instead of the business. The business suffering right now, to be honest with you. It ain't where it should be. See, now is the time where you need to come from under that, bro. Now is the best time to come from under that. So if there's any in 3 or 4 years, we do get some type of upturn, even if it's a 5 or 10% swing, some minimal, it will be more beneficial for you if you are not entrenched in debt. You know what I'm saying? So you should really aggressively be trying to get yourself out of debt now, bro.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money, bro. Like, that's a lot of debt to carry, bro. And that's just off debt. There's other debt that's associated with the business.
Well, 2026. I see what I'm gonna be doing.
So,
For sure, I'm gonna be doing, man. So liquidate and put everything. I'm gonna ask you this though. If I got, let's say, I got 12, should I liquidate and just, cut a check or wire
bro,
12 right now?
investing,
Or
bro.
should I just double up on the note every month?
Listen to me. You could do what you want to do. I wasn't investing at that point. Like, I wasn't investing, I was building. You know what I'm saying? The first thing I did once I started making money, that first year when I was still in the pickup truck, when I was making money in the pickup truck, you know what the first thing I went and did, bro?
What's that?
Just take a guess.
We'll make a money and pickup truck. What's the first thing you did?
Yeah.
Pay the pickup truck off. I would have
First
told.
investment I made. And then everything else after that was all business focused. It was one thing I did when I was in the pickup, I was making money that I did that was outside of the business. Everything else after that was strictly business, everything.
Yeah.
I got health insurance.
Yeah.
I went and got me a health insurance policy. And everything else was business for. That's the only thing I did for myself. I wasn't investing in no stocks. I didn't even know nothing about that shit. I was focused on the business. That's it. Everything was going to the business. Everything. I wasn't thinking about you can do what you want, as far as stocks and shit like that. But from what it sounds like, you taking that shit out and you putting it over there, and really that money should be going into the business because of the silly decisions that you made. I don't.
Yeah.
So you over here doing this, trying to be fucking, goddamn it. What's Buddy name? What's Buddy? White Buddy name on MSNBC? What's Buddy ass? What's this dude name?
Jim Cramer.
Yeah, you trying to be him and shit, but then over here you fucking just putting the business in further debt. So over here you got a little chop, but then over here you fucked up. And then you paying yourself to put it over here when you already in an exorbitant, goddamn it, truck loan from the pandemic that you still owe 2 trucks for. Like, you literally owe 2 trucks still 3 years later. That shit is crazy. And then you go buy another I don't know, bro.
Hey, you go again.
Bro,
we making progress. We making progress and you going back to that.
I give y'all niggas the blueprint and y'all gonna do the dumb shit, bro. And I know why y'all do it. And then y'all come back to me and then you want to kick it with me, bro. I'm finna stop kicking it. Y'all was nervous for that month. Them 5 weeks when I disappeared, y'all was nervous. I read a lot of the DMs. Y'all was sweating like, damn, man, please don't go. I'm like, shit, all right, man. I'm gonna come back, man. I was nervous. Yeah, you put yourself in this situation. Basically, what I'm saying, I wasn't thinking about nothing. I was thinking about running that bag up over there on that company side. I really didn't give a fuck about me, to be honest with you. Yeah.
That makes sense, though. That makes sense.
I'm giving a fuck about me for. The business going to take care of me once I get it to where I need to get it to. That's it. Yeah. The business can't take care of me in the future if I don't take care of it up front.
Yep, for sure, right.
And shit, I'm
I'm
trying
sure,
to
man.
pay everything off. If I was you, I'd be trying to get rid of first thing to-do list, pay off that pandemic truck. Get that shit out the way. Get that shit out the way, bro. That shit is ridiculous, bro. Get that shit up out the way so you could breathe a little bit, bro. You know? So I would pay myself less and put more back into the business. And aggressively pay that shit off. Get that shit out the way sooner than later. I know you not you is it, you going to get is it a prepayment penalty?
I don't believe it is at
So
all.
it's probably not a
But
prepayment
that's
penalty, but you're not saving on interest because they already built in what they want to make off the deal.
already baked it in.
Right. But what I'm
Type
saying
shit.
is you don't want to still paying it off early is still going to be a benefit for you because as soon as you pay it off, the sooner you can breathe and have a bigger
Margin
profit
piece.
margin to now aggressively start paying this other truck off.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So should I take the whole lump sum and dump it on there, or should I just double up every
what, you talking
month
about the
on the
money you
note?
got in the market?
Well, the money I got in the market and the money I got in the moving business.
What you mean the money you got in the moving business? You don't, that's
Well,
understandable, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
I know I'm just okay. The moving side of the operations that I do, the
Bro,
money that
that
all them.
money you should, that's not even really, that's a hustle under the table. You should take whatever that is. I would. That don't got shit to do with the final mile company got cash flow, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I would take that and I would aggressively pay off that damn truck.
Well, but this is what I'm asking you. Do you let's say it's 10? Do I just wire the whole 10 tomorrow, or do I just say, you know what, I'm just gonna chip
How
away
many
and
payments
double
you
up?
got off on the
I'm gonna pull
pandemic
from
truck?
this
How
part
many
and double up.
payments you got off on the pandemic truck?
I mean, the payments. I ain't hear the
You got
last part.
how many payments do you have left?
I have to check to give you an exact number
How
for
much
that.
do
To
you
be
owe?
honest,
How much do you owe on it? 30 something still? 30
I probably high 30s.
high 30 still on the pandemic truck.
Yep.
And you
Yep.
still high 30s on the, well, probably 40 something on the well, not more than 40 because you just bought that truck. So you ain't even paid the interest down on that or the profit. So you probably owe about 50 on the other truck. So
No, see that truck. I low key got a decent situation.
you paid
The
38 for
interest
the
on
truck. The
10%.
truck was 38, right? The new truck was 38,
So it's
right?
38, 10% interest.
It was 38.
Yes, sir.
How much is the note?
No, it is $880 a month.
For how many years? How many months?
60. That one may be a little. I have to double
Bro,
check.
it's 52.
But
I just told you it's 52. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, I know. Listen,
it's not 50, bro.
880
It's not
bro,
50.
880
It's
times
not
60,
50,
bro.
bro.
880 times 60. They're not going to sell you the truck for 38 and just say, hey, don't worry about no interest. We don't want to make no money.
Of course,
We
Mark.
bought
I
the truck.
understand that. I know how that works.
So what are you talking about, bro? 880 times 60. I said it before. No, it ain't. I said, no, you owe about 50. No, Mark. 880 times 60 is 52.
But I know. No, I had somebody calling me. I had did the math on this, bro.
52.
I
52
think
eight.
after everything, it came up like $40,000, $90,
What are you talking, bro?
and then
Have you done the math on 880 times 60, bro?
yeah, it's no way it was 60 months. So I have to double check.
Bro.
But this is what I know.
Oh,
The final sales price.
now it ain't
The
60
final
months.
sales price. I just told you how to check.
You said
I
it was
already know.
60
I
months.
already know what you like to do. I know
No,
what you
you
like to
said
do. So I said I'm gonna have
to
to
do
check.
anything.
But I
I ask
think it's
questions
60.
you answer, and I go off the answer that you gave me. You said 60 months.
So look, if I paid all in taxes, registration, whatever, it came out to $40,900. The interest is 10.9%. So I'm paying.
880 a month times 60 months, bro.
I don't think it's
That
60
interest.
months though.
See,
That
you
was what I'm
don't see.
trying to
Y'all
say.
don't understand. See, the buddy who was called up
I
before you,
do
he can explain
understand.
it to you. Interest is a little bit different. You just don't add the 10%. That's not the total. It's the way it's done, like in the car payment, it's kind of like tricky. It's like residual, I think, over the cost of the term of the loan. So it's like how I see car people can, because the guy who literally just called up before you, he was in finance. So he could explain it better than you. If you just add that 10%, that's not the right number, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you paying 60 months, the truck was 38. After everything, it was 40. That was after your title tax and dock and all that shit probably came up. That shit was 40. But now once you add the interest, right? 880, right, is built into the payment. 880 times 60 is 52. That's another $12,800 you're paying, which sounds about right.
Yeah,
You're paying 880 times 60, bro. You're paying $52,000 for the truck. It was, if the truck was 40, that's, you're paying 12. You're paying $12,800 in interest. What do you think is like a stick of gum or some shit like that? It's gonna be a couple bucks. Like, what are you talking about, bro? You're paying the truck off in 60 months, 5 years.
So let's say I'm actually trying to pull it up. I'm trying to pull it up right here.
Bro, you pay the note every month, right? 880, right? You know what your note is, right? You pay it every month, right?
Yeah.
Something that you got to look up, bro. I know how much my mortgage is.
Nah, I was trying to see
What
the
you
term.
talking about? Like, I don't have to look that up. I've been paying this shit forever. You see what I'm saying? Like, how do you look up something that you pay every month?
I'm talking about the term, man.
You pay $880 a month for 60 months, bro. I don't give a fuck what the terms. It's only one thing in this world that's true, bro. You know what that is? Everything else you can't take serious. It's only one thing in this world that's true. You know what it is?
What's that?
Math. The numbers is the numbers, bro. 880 times 60 is 52.8, bro.
Yeah, 60 months.
All right, then.
I just found it.
So you can try to, like, cause see, you didn't realize how much you was paying for this truck until now. And it's obvious that you never even sat down and did 880 times 60. Because it's an all moment for you right now. You fighting it. You
no, it ain't no all, bro. I bought a whole house, bro. I'm telling you, I ain't financially illiterate.
Well, here's the thing. You never took the time to go 880 times 60. Because here's the thing, me being as old as I am and having experience in the real world just as Mark, and then having plenty of years of real world experience as a business owner and going into deals and buying cars and buying trucks, you tell me 38, what was the first thing I said? I said, you paying about 50, 60 something thousand for that truck. No, I ain't. I said, yes, you is. Well, how much you paying for the truck? 880 a month. How long? 60 months. 52.8, bro. I don't like, it's not difficult, bro. But how you just handled that situation, it lets me know that you never sat down to even do that shit on your own. So that's why I said earlier, you about 100,000 in debt. You about 100,000 in debt.
You live and you learn, bro. I mean, I ain't.
Nigga, I wasn't just making a number up because I'm just pulling it out my ass. I can listen to you. Oh, you about 100,000.
Yeah, man. I am close to that.
All right. You 90 something. I just rounded it to 100. You about 90 something thousand in debt. 90 something and some change. You just signed this deal this year. You still owe high 30s on the other truck.
Yep. I can cut that down in half though. The time that it's gonna take.
If you would have listened to Big Mark, we can't hold you responsible for, you know, what you did during the pandemic. I wasn't around then. You did that. Listen to Buddy and them. You listen to Buddy and them ain't even here no more, and somebody in them still here, but they see you still gotta pay for that highest truck because you let them send you off.
Who said it?
You see what I'm saying? You still on the hook
Yeah.
for that, and you still owe $40,000 on that truck 3 years later. You've been paying for that motherfucker 3 years. Then you go out and do this. So now,
Just said, man, I'm on the phone. Just call me. I'll call you. I'm gonna call you. Appreciate it.
now, just crazy. Man, I would take this summer, bro. I don't know, to fly under the radar one more summer with the moving thing, and 100% of everything you make, I would try to get that pandemic truck gone.
Take it off.
Gone,
Yeah.
bro. You ain't ready to take on that type of responsibility, bro. Like the amount of money you gotta have coming in to pay 2 notes. Like, how many notes? What's the most? Because I had 2 trucks. Well, at one point, I was leasing 2 cars under the business, and I had 2 truck notes for the 2 new trucks I bought. And you don't want to know the type of revenue that was coming in at that time. So
You know, he was running up a bag.
Come on, man. What you think?
How much I think you was making when you had all that?
Yeah.
Grossing?
Gross a month.
Probably an M.
No, gross a month.
Oh, a month?
Yeah.
80, 90, 80 to 100.
About 100.
500,000 a month?
100, I said, bro.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck? I believe. I mean, yeah, bro. I'm here to learn. I ain't saying I'm here to learn. I'm listening to you. And I'm going.
So to have 2.
It's always been that.
So to have 2 exorbitant. Well, one really exorbitant. Note from the pandemic, because you listen to these fools. Your main priority should have been and should be right now is to coming from under that, bro. That second truck, I would have never bought it. It's done now. I'm not going to not like ignore it. I'm going to keep throwing it in your face. Because this shit was stupid. See, I can rub it in your face and say it was stupid because you've been following me for 3 years and you've called up plenty of times. You're in the Discord. We've had conversation, and that's why you hid it from me. You didn't tell nobody in the Discord. You hid it because you knew not only me. Matter of fact, when you did say it, I think Cole, but somebody was like, man, wait till Mark find out. Your ass tweaked out. Yeah.
I can pay that first truck back and have the time. I got there. And I'm gonna have to come up out of it.
You can plan, but what we know the unforeseen, bro. The unforeseen.
And that's what I keep trying to ask you.
Your best bet is to 100% of the revenue from the moving, since that's under the table anyway. I don't even know why you even have like a pot over there. Like that money should have been like common sense would have been like, bro, let me take this money since this is 100% revenue. And it's a lot. It should be a decent amount, and put that over here so I can come from this bad investment that I made. This is a bad investment. I need to come from under
like that.
Sooner than later.
I agree with that.
I need to absolve myself from this fucking stupidity that I made. You have to beat yourself up, bro. Like, you gotta beat yourself up.
See, bro, you have
to beat yourself up. So you don't
I've
do
been
this
working
stupid shit
crazy,
no
bro.
You don't do this stupid shit no more. You gotta beat yourself up, bro. For real. So you don't make these silly decisions, bro. Because you keep making them, bro. I just don't understand. Like, so then once you take that and you get that up out the way, boom, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna that collar. It's gonna just come like this a little bit. Not much. Because you went and made another dumbass decision. But you're gonna feel it a little bit. It's gonna come like this a little bit. Then you're gonna have to start working on the next one. So
yeah, I'm gonna need 2 to 4 from the dumb mistakes. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so